You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Burrow's first play going to the air. Hauled in left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can. Start.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 1, right?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Start. 180. 180. Start.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. Start.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Galloping inside the 40. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on...
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Fails to find his running back. And it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll play action on first down. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cougar 19.
They'll go play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Okay, ready?
Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Set up. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cut up. Go.
Third and long for him here. Look at that power. Deep left side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I'm one, right?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Can.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield working the left. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion.
180.
Throwing is Burrow. That's complete, Mike Evans. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Gun. Start. 180. Wait up. Start.
Back-to-back carries here. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's just set. 180. Wait up. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Bucs have the first.
I'm one, right?
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 6-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Start. 180. What is that? Start.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
11, mighty.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good.
An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Working quickly here.
39-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, play action. It's complete to Ford. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
18, Pioneer.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Viking 18. 19, Lion. Check go.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6. The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down in. On the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right, Eddie.
They give it to him again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back.
Here we go.
He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Big 13.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks through and breaks away. We're working a couple yards past the line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. 70. Buffalo 18.
2nd down pass play coming. On target here to Njoku. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Jukes away from one. And he takes it down to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Bring it. Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
70 Ranger, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Cut 19. Panther 11.
They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in right side. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a late score and tie it before the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Burrow from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Safety ring. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throw here, 3rd down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Buccaneers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Saints 14. Buccaneers 13.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Okay, break.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready?
Right up the gut. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Stop it. Like.
Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
I'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go, here we go.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
19, Saints 14.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions.
Hand off to the back. Very small gain, if anything, here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw here. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
That's complete. This is Olave. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Working the sideline, that's Palmer. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
A gain of 15.
A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
79 Broncos. Get it. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. He's going to throw it again. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They're in long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hits him on the out route. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here we go. Start.
Now again, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Okay, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's the backup. First throw. Running down the left side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
What's this set? Start.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Bronco 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're throwing it. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
Gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Saints.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
To number 32.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away, and that sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 16-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Shot. White 80. White 80 shot.
Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoves him off. There he goes. Right sideline. He could do it. And in. Touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now the offense and Burrow come into line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Buccaneers 33. Saints.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw right side, cut by Olave. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
19. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 lights. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. faking it to Chris Olave. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Dump off caught by his back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got it near the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
33. Saints 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
1-1, ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
1-1, ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He finds Evans left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
11 MT. 11 MT.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Okay, break.
So first down from the 41.
Dragon 60. Ready. No read. 19. Mustang 19. I got him. Motion. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
He's going to try another. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
We motion the tight end over. Going back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Back to the well again. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Here's a design run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Offense to the line. Second down. This time it's a passing play. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. Right up.
On third down, here's Burrow. Throwing deep here for the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the screen. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Go. Ready?
Here's a throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Right here. Tag. 60 Eagles. 6. Ready?
Working now from the gun. And he makes the late. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 2-minute warnings there to help him, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left.
79 Broncos. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Breakdown back at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Right it.
3rd and long for him here. Catch made over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 7. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It is caught left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. They go play action on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers.